What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to LTQ Wrestling Podcast. Smackdown is over. And we had Sami Zayn turn heel, or at least turn on Cody. That was about the only interesting thing on this show tonight. It was a very to me, maybe some of y'all enjoyed it. To me, just not a very enjoyable SmackDown. So, QJ, we'll start off talking about Sammy. What did you think about SmackDown overall tonight?
SmackDown overall tonight, I don't know. Crowd wasn't, you know what I mean. Crowd was dead. Couldn't really get into it. Just that, that Sammy. Guess he didn't help Cody, obviously at the end. But other than that, I mean, the Trick Williams was pretty good. I guess
Yeah,
I
him
don't
and
know.
Mello,
He's
yeah.
just the crowd ain't into it, so it's kind of hard to. It's a good match, but it's kind of hard to get into it.
Yeah, the crowd was it was all right tonight. It was just like a typical main roster crowd. They only pop for like the non wrestling stuff. Let's talk about the big thing though. Sami Zayn. He just watches Cody get beat up by Gunther. He just stares him down. They had tension earlier on in the show. Sami Zayn's complaining to Nick Aldis. Why is Sami Zayn not getting on the show? What have I done to get all this disrespect? Cody could have got all these extra minutes. Cody's the golden boy. And then Cody's standing right behind him. Cody says, "You know what, Sammy? You got a lot to complain about. Let's have a match, basically." And they scheduled that for the main event. Back and forth main event. Didn't really go too long, about 15 minutes. I guess that's long for a WWE match. Gunther ends up trying to interfere. Cody ducks. Sammy knocks him off the apron. Cody hits the crossroads for the 1, 2, 3. Gunther attacks him after the match. Sammy, stares down Gunther, but doesn't do nothing. Gunther puts him in the sleeper, and Sammy just stares him down and walks away. The crowd's booing. They're pissed off. They don't like it. I saw this happening a mile away. Not sure if this is officially Sami Zayn turning heel. It is him turning heel, or not turning heel, but turning on a baby facing Cody Rhodes. So I guess you could count this as a heel turn. So QJ, what do you think about the main event? Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes, and Sammy basically turning on Cody in the end.
Wasn't a bad match. Could have did a little more moves. I don't know. Other than that, it's good. Heel turn. The crowd hating on Sammy and stuff like that. So we'll see how that plays out. Walter attacking, so that's setting that up. Still, I don't know how they're gonna call that match, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, it was a typical WWE main event. It wasn't nothing you're going to remember a week from now. Sammy turning heel is really the only thing interesting, like, that you're going to remember from this show if you count that as turning heel. Well, to see what's next for Sami Zayn. They've been talking about turning him heel for a while. They've kind of teased a double turn between him and Trick. But Sami didn't really act like a heel for a while. He was kind of acting like Drew was, where it was like, I'm a good guy. I'm just getting mistreated. I'm getting disrespected. Maybe he'll still go with that and not really claim himself to be a bad guy. We'll see how they make his promos and segments going forward. But it's interesting. It adds a different element. Is he going to get involved in Cody against Gunther now? Is that going to be how they have a clean ending? Is Sammy going to get involved and cause a DQ? Because I still have a hard time seeing either world title match have a clean ending. QJ, could you see that happening potentially? Maybe Sammy gets involved now in this match?
He's a person to look out for. Keep your eyes open. Yeah, because you already know this ain't gonna end. Phil ain't gonna be no winner that match. Something gonna happen.
Yeah, they got to set something up. All in all, I thought it was a good innings of show. Very surprising. And looking forward to seeing what the Sammy, heel turn, quote unquote, leads to. I hope it leads to something interesting. Sammy's been, stale as a babyface for a while. Again, not sure if this is directly a heel turn, but it looks like it's head that way. And, Sammy needed something different, something new to do. He's been kind of just in no man's land as a babyface. Yeah, he's had some big wins over Gunther and, stuff like that. But I just think it's kind of time for something different for him. You can only be a babyface so long. I think fans get tired of the same thing with certain wrestlers, and it's just time to switch it up. Who knows how long this will be? He was a heel before when he was Intercontinental Champion, I believe, during like the COVID time. He was pretty funny. He was like that smart ass heel that you kind of laugh at. So maybe he'll go back to that kind of stick. We'll just have to see, though. All in all, I do think he's probably gonna get involved in Gunther against Cody. Now, I don't see them having a cleaning. We'll have to see though. So the rest of the show, I mean, there's stuff that happened outside of Carmelo and Trick. Everything else was just kind of meh, at least to me. You had
That
Rhea
open
kick off the
challenge.
show. Yeah, it was not a lot of excitement. Rhea kicks off. She says she's facing Jade in Clash in Paris, which that's not really bought into that feud too much.
Nope.
Bliss and Charlotte interrupt. Basically, Rhea and Charlotte are bickering back and forth. It sets up a tag team match between them, Fallon Henley, and I always forget the other girl's name. I wrote it down. Laney Reed. Okay, Laney Reed and Fallon Henley against them later on in the show. Fatal Influence come out. That sets up the match. Nothing really notable here to really discuss. Tala Tonga faces Nakamura. Back and forth match. I mean, they let Tala Tonga have some long matches. I mean, I don't really say anything special about the guy, but QJ, any
Basic
thoughts about
move.
this Nakamura and Tala Tonga match?
I mean, just basic, generic moves. It's like we playing the, you know what I mean, playing the video game. Just nothing really like a move. Like, oh man, what a move. Kind of just basic moves, and just playing with the crowd and all that. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, nothing really too historic here. And it's good to see Nakamura at least on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah, not really anything notable. We had Tiffany Stratton against Last Legend. I didn't in an open challenge. I did not like this
Ooh
match at
man,
all personally. Just sloppy. Tiffany botched a dive. She had a really weird Hurricane Rana spot. It just, to me, it just felt like the chemistry was completely off with these two ladies during this match. I don't know what went on. It was just a lot of weird looking stuff. Ends up ending with Tiffany getting the win, with Chelsea Green out there supporting her. QJ, what do you think about this United States women's title match overall?
wasn't a big fan of it. Look, appreciate the open challenges, but like you said, everybody be doing it. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just like the moves, I guess it was connecting, but I don't know. Just felt like got to take the move. You know what I mean? Taking the move the right way. You just like, all right, took the move, but I'll do a lazy way of taking it. I don't know. It's like we'll just keep the match going, try to get it over with, get your spots in, But I don't like the way that was performed.
Nah, it felt like they pretty much went out there with a 2 minute heads up about having a match and were just calling on the fly. I don't know. It just felt like a very
It's
odd
for a
match.
championship more.
Yeah, like it was just cooked. Last Legends fiance Trick Williams is in the next segment. He comes out, hyping up the crowd. Carmelo interrupts. They talk about their history. They go back and forth. Carmelo wants a match against Trick. He knew Trick would always be this good and all this stuff. And they go back and forth. It sets up a match. And I thought the match was pretty good. Ricky Saints was out there. Little Yachty was out there. Ricky Saints ends up distracting Mello. Trick hits the trick shot for the win. QJ, did you enjoy this match between Trick and Mello overall?
Yeah, good match. Just the crowd. You booked that somewhere else. NXT, the crowd are on their feet once the match starts. But yeah, just that crowd, man. That crowd to me. It's me. If I was there, I would have been on my feet. But oh man,
Yeah, that crowd just wasn't really into most of the show. I mean, I'm not saying it was the most entertaining SmackDown of all
yeah,
time, but man, the good stuff they weren't even into. It was tough. Next match, Rhea and Charlotte face Laney Reed and Fallon Henley. Basic match, nothing really too great to discuss. Rhea and
nope.
Charlotte get the win. After the match, Jade's group comes out there, attacks everybody. Jade takes out Rhea, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of been the same thing with these two for a while, really. I mean,
Like a
it's
repeat. Change it up.
basically, yeah, like Jade's group always attacks them, and it's just like, is what is there. Solo faced Damian Priest, back and
Hmm.
forth match. Solo ends up getting the win after Tala Tunga distracts Priest. Samoan Spike, 1, 2, 3. Solo gets a win. As you guys can tell, this is a very exciting show. You could tell by my
Right.
enthusiasm. It was just like exciting stuff. And in the main event, I mean, all in all, this SmackDown had about two good things. Other than that, everything else just felt like just a dull period. I don't know. Cody and Sammy and Mello and Trick, everything else was just like bland, boring. They got to get some damn stars. Like Cornette always says, hit me over the head so I can see some stars because I don't know what is up with this show. It's just like just a bland, boring show. I mean, I don't.
I don't want to hear y'all fans. I don't want to hear y'all fans saying, "Oh, who get who? Who?" It's people that back there.
There's got to be people better than Talatonga. No offense to the guy, but man, there's got to be people better than that. I know he's related to the Samoan family and all that, but man, it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, I mean, they got I don't know. They got to send some people from Raw over or something. I mean, the main event scene is basically Gunther, Cody. That's it. I mean, Sammy, I guess you could throw him in the main event
Uh-huh.
scene if you want to. Trick is kind of there, but other than that, I mean, they don't have no main event guys on this
And
show to
stop
do nothing.
showing, and they gotta stop showing Gargano just sitting there.
Yeah, he's just laying in the back
The
looking like an
press, man.
idiot.
It's the press. Just tough.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like, who is Cody even gonna? Even if Cody, I mean, I guess they set up him and Sammy for after, but it's like after he's done feuding with Cody, Sammy, and Punk, who the hell else on this roster is he even gonna feud with?
Who
Trick?
else? Who else?
That's they got to do something. I don't know. I mean, this show is it's going back to 2 hours, but man, it's a tough show to get through sometimes. I'm not saying Raw is all rainbows and lollipops either, but at least I see some star power on that show. On this, yikes! I mean, it's a rough. It's not smooth sailing. Watch the SmackDown. Trust me. It's. Oof.
I get what y'all saying with Cody's best, him chasing the title, but let's be honest, what people has he faced? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the only feuds I really enjoyed were Kevin Owens and a little bit of AJ Styles feud. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. I mean, everything else has been kind of. He faced Solo for like 6 months. That was
Yeah,
just like
ridiculous. Right.
there just ain't a lot of stuff for him to work with. I mean, Gunther. A lot of people don't like Gunther. You know, is
Nope.
he going to lose to Gunther? I don't know. I think Sammy's probably going to get involved. I mean, him and Sammy would be interesting if they go that route, which looks like they will for the title eventually.
Mm-hmm.
There's just not a lot of outside of Trick Williams for me right now. There's just not a lot on SmackDown I really am like excited to watch every week. Like Trick's literally the only thing I go, yeah, I can't wait to see Trick do something. Other than that, everybody else has just either just been booked into oblivion by WWE Creative, or it's just hard to get interested in the matches. The matches are boring, or it's the same
Mm-hmm.
matches. It's just like I don't know. They gotta do better. That's all I can say. You know, they want these fans to pay these high ticket prices, and they are. But man, you wouldn't catch me paying money to go to these type of shows. This shit was cooked.
And they
But
need to start like starting off with, like you said, kicking off with a match again. That when the SmackDown starts. Enough with this. People just coming out talking. Let's switch it up a little bit.
oh, they did it on Raw too. It's like a
I'm
WWE
sick
thing.
of
It's
that.
been a
You know
thing
what I
for
mean?
like years. Like Vince always did that, where it was like the Authority would kick off Raw,
Yep.
or they'd have
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cena start off the show, or
Mm-hmm.
Reigns to start off the show. It's just like, man, could y'all just have them? I get y'all want to set up matches, but just set up a match the previous week
Mm-hmm.
and say, okay, we're gonna kick off Raw next week with this match. Bam. I mean, something like, god damn. It's just the same thing every week. I mean, this creative team releases all these people and say, oh, we don't got nothing for y'all. I mean, y'all do the same shit every single week. Y'all should have something for some of these people. Y'all are clearly struggling with some of this shows.
have
I don't
different
know.
have different people started off. People we rarely see have them start off with a match, and the show starts, and then like, okay, we can get into it, and then go from there. You know?
Yeah, just try something different. It's just like creative is just like I
Getting
just feel
lazy.
like with Triple H's creative, they're just so safe
Mm-hmm.
and boring. They don't do anything out of the box. It's just always like, okay, we're gonna do the same thing every single week. We're gonna have a segment, we're gonna have a match, we're gonna have this person here, this person. It's just like try something different. Try a match, try a backstage brawl, try something different to
Something,
start off the
yeah.
show. Yeah, just something. I mean, sheesh. But anyways, that'd do it for our review of SmackDown. It probably wasn't the most exciting review. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This show was not it for
Nah.
me. I just couldn't get into it, most of it. Hopefully next week's SmackDown's a lot better. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you like gaming content, make sure to check out me and QJ's gaming channels in the description below. As always, appreciate the support. Peace.
Peace.